effortless. Now, before I start, anyone who's not interested in drama and the whole shebang that's happened over the past week or two, you may as well turn off now. It's nothing paranormal this video nothing to do with, and I haven't made a video like this since the clickbait video Order Quits. So there's really no point watching this unless you've been following the events that have happened since my address got doxed by somebody. Now, what I'm here to do with this video is to put a conclusion to it all. I've been asked to do this by Para and the Norm is the profile, because he would like to clear his name on a few things. And rightly so. If you are not the one that doxed me, you should not be the one thought to have doxed me in the public light. So that I'm going to do for you, most certainly. And he also wants me to thank him for talking to the judge to tell him to put it down, and therefore the judge has taken it down on his say-so. The judge didn't do it for me. Oh, of course not. The judge hates my guts. Give a fuck. But, you know, either way, he was the one that spoke, so thank you very much for talking to him. I think YouTube were going to take it down anyway, and I thought YouTube did take it down. The judges like spewing and go, "Are you taking the piss? I took it down. It's me. Give me the credit for taking it down." Alright, Judge, I give you the credit. You put it up, and you put it down. You then put it up again, and now you've brought it down. Now, the only reason why I thought YouTube took it down is because I got an email from YouTube, and it basically says that they have taken down the video. And if you read it, it makes it sound like they've taken it down. But if you read it a little bit more and get like in depth to it, basically it's saying the video is already taken down, but it was an illegal video. Should it arise again, they will take it down for me. So that's what it says. So well done, Judge. You have the humanity to take it down, but I don't see why I should give you a pat on the back because you put it up in the first place. Doxing someone is far too far. It goes too far, and the only reason why someone would dox me is because they know any video about me. I don't know, you do a video, Order Magnitude's a faking, he's a fuckhead, I hate him, he's a bully, he's this, he's that, anything you want. You say anything you want about me. It doesn't bother me. It really doesn't, you know. I'm going to get it because I have outed fakers before. And you're going to get a knee-jerk reaction to that, so it's expected. So how do you piss off someone if videos aren't going to piss them off or make them upset? Oh, I know. I'll pretend to be somebody else. We're making a new account, one of Order Magnitude's followers, and then I'll speak to one of his other followers who has his address and pretend I've lost his address, so can you give it to me? And of course that follower thought, oh yeah, I know who this person is. They've sent him stuff before. Of course I'll give you the address. And then when she realised she'd done what she'd done, she freaked out and was really upset. So you didn't hurt me on that one, but you hurt someone who feels really upset by this. So the docs on my address did not come from, what does he put it as? Public domain records, not at all, because I'm not on the electoral roll. I've asked to be taken, you know, the council, and I'm ex-directory, everything I can on private. I don't do social media. Only recently have I done social media to do my channel and my community. I'm not on Facebook, I'm not on Twitter, none of that. You won't find anything on that because I don't do it, because there's a few things I need to address here as well. So how you got my address is illegit. You haven't even got my name right. My name's not Riley. That's what I'm known as, but that's not my name per se. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not giving you my name. It's a three-barreled name and it's embarrassing, so I don't use my name. So, this guy Riley, yes, that's what people know me as. If you say the word Riley, you'll probably know it's me, but that's not my name. So you didn't get my name through the electoral roll. Definitely not. That's not how you got it. You got it through illegit ways, and it was a kickback over something because they didn't like what I was doing. Was that because they were part of the fraudsters or sympathisers of? I don't know. Well, yeah, I do know, but I don't care. I don't want to get into that. What this video is for is not for the judge. Nothing to do with the judge. Well done for taking it down, Judge. It was the right thing to do. And you're certainly more welcome to do videos of me in the future. You're welcome to do them. You can say what you like. That is fine. You just keep the address out, okay? But this isn't for him, like I said, her, sorry. Who this is for is actually Para and the Norm. Now, I know who Para and the Norm is. I know exactly who it is. It took me a little while to work it out and whatnot, but I know it is. But I'm not going to say who it is. I'm not going to expose him at all. No, not at all, not at all. And I won't say his name or where he's from or how. Let's put it this way: whoever you think it is, it's really, really not. It's someone who's way in the background. Honestly, you know, long forgotten about, and hasn't never ever done anything wrong, so to say. Not at all. He's had a few opinions, but everyone's allowed an opinion. That's why I wasn't so mad about his videos. I was mad because it's just funny how Power and the Norm, that profile come up, then the judge almost instantly, they found each other. They look like they're one person. I'm here to tell you they're not one person. They're two separate people who live quite far away from each other, shall we say. But where the Power and the Norm went wrong was, like I said, any video is cool. This is where he went wrong, and why he is getting so much flack. So you can't understand, well, why am I getting so much backslash? Why do people think I did it, the doxing? You know, why is that? That's not fair. I didn't do it. It was the judge. It's not me. Well, where he went wrong was actions speak louder than words, as they say, and words are also quite effective. If Power and the Norm said a video like this, Order of Magnitude is a fucking asshole, blah blah blah, all his points that he doesn't like about me, and then he said, however, Doxing address isn't very good and cool, and I don't really agree with that. So let's all do videos to fuck up Order of Magnitude, fuck up his community. Let's all rally together and do that. But the address thing is too far because there are innocent minors there. It's too far. If he'd done a video like that, he'd have been praised. I bet you people would have sympathised with him straight away. The next thing he has said, how is it when I tell the truth, no one listens to me, but they listen to Order of Magnitude? Well, hearts and minds, I guess. If you're going to sit behind a voice changer, people don't see that as transparent. They don't see it that you're wearing your heart on your sleeve. And that's probably why. That's my only guess. I don't know why people listen to me. Maybe because I've got evidence used to back up, or at least I can tell you where to get your evidence from. You know, when someone's, right, this person's a faker, not because I said so, but because they've done this, this and this and this, and you can find out them doing this and this if you go to this place. I give the source. I certainly never give her address out. Now, another thing that's happened with Power and the Norm, and him being in the shitstorm of this complete thing, is he has also had his address doxed, and thinks it's me as well, thinks it's me that has done it, or someone connected to me, or whatever. Right, okay, so let's use the same argument that he said. I didn't dox your address as Power and the Norm, but I can't control what other people do. That's right, you can't. Definitely not. I agree with you completely. And it's the same thing. I promise you, Power and Norm, I have not doxed your address. I don't even know your address. I have no ways of finding out your address. I am not on Facebook. I don't even know where this was posted. I only found this out last night that his address. And some say it's not his address. Other people say it is his address. Only he knows if it's his address if he's seen the post. But I haven't actually seen the post. I don't even know where this post is put up with his address. I've got no idea. Is it connected to that anonymous person, whoever that would be? Maybe, I don't fucking know, okay? Obviously, you've got sympathisers, as in the judge, who took things way too far. I obviously seem to have sympathisers too. I have not asked for this. I've not asked for someone to, right, if someone doxed me, you dox them. I've never even asked for that, ever. Never, in any of my posts, you can see, you can go through anything. I've never asked for someone else to be doxed. All I've asked is, look, you do videos on me, that's cool, do as many as you like, but take away the address. That's all I've said, each time. And that's where the flack comes from, the doxing. It is too much. But I am here to clear your name, Power and the Norm. The doxing was not done by him, or anything to do with him. The only thing he did wrong was say, hang on, that's not really cool. He just thought it was funny and great along with him. But when his address came into question, or the judge's address, or Anonymous got involved, I don't even think that's a real Anonymous, but just say a third party got involved and his address might come through, well, he freaked out, and rightly so. When your address is going to be put out there, you should freak out. Yeah, so especially, so I do understand his freaking out. So he's gone, right, okay, fuck this. Let's talk to just look, stop this, take down that address. But he also wanted to have for doing this act, he wanted a video from me apologising and thanking him. I don't know what I'm going to be apologising for exactly, but I'm certainly going to thank you for talking to the judge and getting him to take it down and him listening to you. Rightly so. Thank you. I don't know what I'm apologising for. I don't know. What is it you want me to apologise for? Put in the comments what you want me to apologise for, and if I agree I should apologise for it, I will. But remember, other people are not me. I've not sat there like a general ordering armies. I'm going, right, you go and dox him, right, you do it. The only thing I've asked people to do is report videos with my address on it. I've asked people to report that because it's not right that you put someone's address on there. It's just too far. You know, it's too far. You don't do that when minors are there. You need to put your anger towards me, not to put a little girl at risk, etc. But that is not to do with Power and the Norm. Now, Power and the Norm has a opinion about spirit boxes and the dinosaur. Everybody is entitled to an opinion, of course. And his opinion is that they're rubbish. They've been proven to not work. Okay, I don't know where. What, by scientists who don't really are a bit po-faced? In effect, if you're saying they're proven to be not right, Mortis the Wizard is a faker, John Huntington's a faker, and Frock Paranormal, just 3 that I can list off that are very good, and I'm sure there's more out there who have really, really good contact. They must be faking their stuff then, or doing something not legit, if that's what you're saying. If you believe that is the case, get your evidence together and do a video on it. And the best way to do videos like that is not to do like, do you remember Paranormal Debunked, who has now changed his tune? There's a profile called Paranormal Debunked where he thought spirit boxes weren't right, and that's cool. And he said, I'm going to debunk them and show you. Oh, cool, let's see where we're going wrong. And he did a video. The video consisted of a Mortis the Wizard video with just some text going up. It didn't debunk anything, it's just his opinion. That doesn't count as evidence, just your text, okay? Just so you know that. And say no one took him seriously. So Paranormal Debunked, because he's a very smart lad, he's thought, fuck it, if you can't beat him, join him. Paranormal Debunked has now joined us and is now going to be making a spirit box called the Odyssey, and will be for sale. It will be a couple of $100. It'll be rigged with lots of false positives. It says words like demon and ghouls and ghosts. I don't know if it's an app or an actual physical thing. So look out for that one. You never know, you might make something legit by accident. But I do like Paranormal Debunked. He's not called that anymore. That's funny. But yeah, anyway. So, where do we go from here then? What's going to happen? Nothing. Whoever did post paranormal and the not just normal, whatever his fucking profile is, could you, if you ever did that, if you could get rid of that address, that'd be great. If you could get rid of that post, that'd be very helpful to my cause. If you're doing it to sympathise with me and you want to help me, you'll help me by getting rid of Power and the Norm's address, wherever that is posted. Whoever done it, I hope this video reaches you, okay? Because it's not cool. 2 wrongs don't make a right, I suppose. But I understand people sympathising and hitting back, of course, because doxing, like I said, it's just not. It's not cool. It is really dangerous and it's below the belt. It's, like I said 100 times, the only reason that is done because videos don't bother me. If I got all uppity about videos, going, oh, blah, 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 and you know, started putting videos back slagging and all, you know, big time, then you know they would probably stop at the videos and you know whatnot, and if saw me get all upset. But that is the thing that upset me, and that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to upset me, you know. And well done, you succeeded. You upset me because my family was involved. Is why you accepted me. So if you want to get to order of magnitude, get to his family. That says a lot about your character when you do things like that, though, doesn't it? Really, you know, you're not going to win the hearts and minds by doing that. If that's what you want to do, you want to win hearts and minds from order of magnitude. You got to do it in a certain way. That's me advising you. If you want to take away my subs or whatever and let them to listen to you because I'm not doing things right, there's 2 things you need to do. 1, get your own evidence. Where are we going wrong? We're doing it wrong to you. You don't believe in whatever, you know. That's cool. That's fine. You're allowed that opinion. So what you would do is then go out and do your own investigation, and because you know how to do it properly, is what you're telling us, or me, or whoever. Go out and capture something legitly and show us where we're all going wrong. Because if you if you know the legit way of doing it and you present it legitly, people go, fuck, that's the answer. And people like me aren't going to go, no, that's not right. I'll follow too. Like I said with Steve Huff, I'd have backed Huff the whole way. He's the man, he's the chosen one. If he was real, because he's not real, I don't back him. It's just so simple. Honestly, I'd have been Huff's I was a big fan of Huff up until jump cuts and all the rest of it, and the selling, and you know, this video isn't about him, but that's my point. I would have backed him the whole way. And so what? I'm a nobody, you know. Whether I back him or not is irrelevant to him. There's no difference to it in his life, has it, really? But he certainly would have got a load of... You guys seem to think I'm the only person that's done an exposed video on Huff, or Cat and Wayne are the only people. No! go to my playlist, Steve Bluff, and there are hundreds of videos why Huff is a fake. Hundreds. Not connected with me, not connected with Cat and Wayne. In fact, there's also a lot of videos that are being deleted by people. People decide to let it go or move on. So what you see in that playlist, 100 odd videos, there's probably more like 200 or 300 videos, but over time people have just gone, let it go, you know? So you cannot blame me for the whole Huff hating thing. I certainly started out of a rant against him and was the forerunner of it, definitely. But it was, you know, the people who are not connected to me, you know, started it before me, and I just wanted to run with it because he was going to be the person, the main guy. And that's great. The main guy can be the main guy if he's legit, and he's not. So, yeah. Yeah? Hey, we're not doing a Huff video, are we? Always comes back to him. Whole subject of faking. It's like if you look at the word faker in a dictionary, sorry, paranormal faker in a dictionary, there'll be a picture of Huff smiling away on there. Oh dear. Like if you look for a dictionary, you see the word paranormal saviour, order of magnitude will be there, won't he? It's a joke. Never mind. You must find that funny, paranormal, as you told me I was the saviour for paranormal in your video against me. I find it funny. I like those videos, weirdly enough. Anyway, my friend, I hope that I've cleared some things up for you. Just to recap, Para and the Norm, and not that whatever his fucking profile is, did not dox my address. It was the judge. Para and the Norm eventually, and you can speculate whether it's because his own address was at risk, so he shut himself or not. The point is, Para and the Norm then went to the judge and said, look, take it down, and the judge listened and took it down. I got an email from YouTube because it's been reported about a day before this happened, 2 days before this had happened. From my part, YouTube said the video is down. It made it look like it was from them, like they'd taken it down, but no, the judge took it down apparently. But YouTube have said if the video goes back up, they will be taking it down. They have viewed the video and it is not legal in the what do they call it, private guidelines, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, so that's that really. So I don't know where you want to go from here. Personally, I just like to carry on. I haven't done a video like this, like I say, since the clickbait video about Order Quits, and saying I'm not going to be a paranormal police anymore because it's not worth my family getting kicked, you know, over it. Really, really isn't. And Cat and Wayne, usually my stuff comes from Cat and Wayne anyway, all the evidence, a lot of it, not all of it, but quite a lot of it, and they do such a better job at exposing people. They really do. So baton's passed to them, I suppose, in some ways. I'll certainly have my opinions on things. Everyone's allowed an opinion. You're not going to silence me. If I, you know, in past I'll say, oh, did you see that video today? God, that was so fake. Did you see the string that come out of it, or whatever? You know, you're going to get that. People have opinions, and you're certainly allowed an opinion on me. You're certainly allowed to make videos on me. Anything is game, except for addresses. That's too far. And likewise, on the people I out as fakers, I would never ever print your home address, fakers. I might out you and say you're fake because you pulled some string, or you're selling dolls that are really not haunted and saying they're haunted, whatever. But I'm not going to print your address, you know. Wouldn't dream of it. You know, I wouldn't. It's like saying things like, oh, I wish you were dead, or I wish you know, get hurt, or your wife's a trog. Don't say things like that. Never have done. And you can't say I have. You think, you know, there's this whole campaign that I was a big bully or something, and it's fallen on deaf ears pretty much. You know, only them, that circle of people, and that's cool. That's fine. But I'm hoping with the conclusion of this, my address has been taken down now by the judge. Well done. Right thing to do. Para and the Norm's name is now cleared. And what I like for Para and the Norm to do, sorry if I get your name wrong, it's a really fiddly thing to say. Para, not just Norm, or whatever your fucking name is. I know your real name, I know who you are. But what I'd like you to do, as you've always said to me in the past when we used to talk to each other, is go out there yourself and show us where we're all doing it wrong. Bring us that good evidence that is legitly caught in your mind, what you think is legit. Go out there, go and get that stuff and show us where we're going wrong. You show us where we are going wrong, okay? And people will then look to you as the innovator of all of this, and you'll get what you want, I suppose. Does that make sense? And I'm being serious when I say I'm not just like doing that to like fucking mock you or something. I really, really mean that. I'd love to see videos from you where you've gone out to the forest or a haunted fucking castle or whatever it is, and you've caught something in the manner you're talking of, scientifically and legitly and all the rest of it. And show us where we're all going wrong. Show us where we're not getting it right, yeah? That'd be cool. But to expose people, you need more than just, or say something's wrong, something's proven wrong, you need more than just a video and then words over the top. I'm referring not to your videos, but to Paranormal Debunked, with saying that he debunked Mortis. Mortis is using an FM transmitter! Okay, well show us how you come to that conclusion. Did you set up a room yourself with an FM transmitter and a load of ghost boxes, or you know, or did you see one in his video, or you know, no, it's just his videos with words sprawling over the top. Now is this thing recording? Yeah, good. Camera has a habit of stopping recording for some weird reason. No, it's nothing paranormal. It's just a stupid camera. So yeah. I don't really know what else to say. I cleared everything up. I'm not going to obviously sing your praises and say, wow, Paranormal, you're my best buddy because you got videos against me and slandering me. It's like saying, it's like getting Huff to do a video on Order of Magnitude. Huff going, yeah, Order of Magnitude, he's the man. It's not going to happen, is it? Because my videos have been against that person. But what I can do for you is clear your name. You didn't dox me. The judge did. And, you know, the judge isn't even a person. It's just a profile, isn't it? A long list of many profiles. The original profile, that was Kylie Mitchie, I think. Whoever the fuck that is. But, you know, but that is not para and the norm. Not connected. The only reason why people thought you were connected, it's probably because you condoned it for a little bit. You didn't step up and say, well, I hate Order, this is what I think of him, but doxing his address is probably a little bit far. You know, if you said that straight away, I think you'd have gained a lot of support out of that. I really, really do. Things might be a little bit different for you. You'd have gained quite a bit of support. But it's like a last minute thing. You've gone, oh, you know. But thank you for doing it anyway. In the end, you did the right thing by asking the judge. And the judge obviously likes you because you don't like me, so anyone that doesn't like me is going to be the judge's best friend, obviously. So he listened to you, and out of the kindness of the judge's heart, he took it down. So there you go. But what can I say? You know, your name's clear now. So do us a favour, go out there and show us how it's done. That's what I can say. Just show us how it's done. I really don't know what else to say to you, dude. You know. Like I said, if you want to win hearts in people's minds, you don't necessarily have to show your face. Mortis doesn't show his face. Although Mortis has shown his face. He has done a face reveal on Facebook before anyone says, well, Mortis and Mortis doesn't do voice changes. No. Mortis didn't do voice changes up until quite recently. Contact Mortis is Mortis's first channel, and you can hear his voice plentiful, and he's softly spoken and wears his heart on his sleeve, and he wins hearts and minds because of that. If you want to win hearts and minds, be transparent, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what it is you're after, what your goals are. What do you want? I didn't expect to get this much of a following. It's not like I've got like fucking I'm famous or anything, is it? I've got like 1,000 subs. Maybe a lot more people know who I am than 1,000, but you know, whether that's for good reasons or bad reasons. But all I've done is just do videos like this that are unedited. I do a spirit box session, unedited, unchanged, and everything that is captured, such as devil, demon, fuck, orbs, which is clearly not dust. I mean, do dust have shooting? I don't know. Well, again, that's up to opinion. If you still think it's dust, then show me how the dust was shot across. If you can show me that, then yeah, sure. You know, not everything is deemed paranormal, of course not. But the dinosaur, you know, people need to be sceptical of the dinosaur. I'm not 100% of the dinosaur, never have been. I never said I was 100%. The thing that clinched it for me, like I said, was one time it said good morning. Good morning. In a really deep, I can't even do the voice, in a really, really deep voice one morning. We were like, and we've asked for it to happen again, and it's never happened. But since, funnily enough, since this dinosaur has been put into the limelight with your videos or whoever else and being talked about, it's not working now. It's not, I say not working. It's not doing its thing no more. It's not coming out on that. So I don't know if Spirit feels embarrassed or like whatever. I don't know. I just don't know. But if it was a broken toy, just a broken toy, and that is all it was, it's magically fixed itself. Now, what do you believe in? Toys magically fixing themselves, or what we were just talking about a minute ago, being a trigger object? I know what sounds more, you know, logical to me, although they're both very strange situations. They're both paranormal situations, magically fixing toys, and strange, isn't it? But yeah, so whether the dinosaur will be used again in the future, I don't know. I really don't know. What I mean by it is I'll still try and use it, but whether it gets set off again, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Don't know what the future holds. But yeah, anyway, like I say, that's about it. There's not much more to say on this, really. Move on. Like I say, I haven't done a video like this about the drama since Order Quits, so I've certainly moved on. Moved on ages ago. I was just like, ugh, more crap, you know, just to, you know, I'm clearly going to defend myself on some things, and I've always said it. Any video you want to put up of me as game, I probably won't even comment on it anymore, you know, ever again if I come across one. Any video is game, but you don't put the address up. Simple as that. It's just simple. It's courtesy. It's like the unwritten rule almost, you know. So, but it's down now. It's done. It's down. Keep it down. You know, YouTube say it's not a legit video. Just keep it down, for fuck's sakes. So yeah. Thank you, Para, and the not Norm, whatever your fucking name is. I know your real name, as I keep saying. Thank you very much for having a chat with him, her. You know, you did the right thing in the end. So there you go. Your name is cleared. Is that what you wanted from me? Your name is totally cleared. I don't really know what else to do. I should really wrap this up, but you know, I'm just trying to make sure I've got everything covered and set. So, you know, cup of tea. There you go. That's it for this. I think we're done now, aren't we? So can we move on now? All done? I don't expect us to be best buddies or friends, not at all. We always have disagreements on what people believe, what people don't believe. I mean, you can question religion. Is Muslims right? Is Christianity right? Who's the right one? You're going to argue and that? Oh yeah, people do. They kill each other over it. Do you know what I mean? They bomb each other over it, for fuck's sakes. This doesn't need to be like that. You're allowed your opinions. What I do is I take what I like from each video. So if someone believes in, all we're talking to is demons. We're not talking to dead people ever. It's always demons that come through. If someone believes that, take it on board. And I'll ask, why do I always get dodgy contact? Why do I never get good contact? Is it demons? Is it not? Yeah, but I don't get all fretty over it because, you know, I've had a couple of family members come through. Now someone will say, I was just spirit, you know, a demon mimicking your family. Maybe. Point is, none of us know. We really don't know. That's what's called the paranormal. We only know when our time is up. And you'll either go nowhere, be nothing, dead, that's the end of it, like atheists think, or something will happen. Or maybe you'll get stuck on this earth wandering around being bored for the rest of your life. Or maybe you'll see a ghost dinosaur, I mean a big dinosaur, a big T-Rex smashing about. I don't know, or maybe you'll go somewhere, maybe you'll be reincarnated, maybe, there's so many things, it's a headfuck subject. And it is not worth smashing people's heads over it. It really isn't, and getting all cross and whatnot. The only thing people don't like, including myself, and I feel very passionate, is about faking stuff and about capitalising on trying to make money on goods that are not what they are. That's the same as selling Nike trainers that are clearly not Nike trainers. They're cheap Chinese copies and you sell them for fucking extra money because, I don't know, they got a spelling mistake on it and you call it a fucking limited edition one or something, you know? It's the same thing, isn't it, really? So if I was alerting you to dodgy Nike trainers, I'm sure the people wouldn't be happy about that, who are selling the dodgy Nike trainers, etc., you know? But I'm not the paranormal police anymore, like I said. I'm only going to have my opinions. I ain't going to have a video purposely outing that person. Can't be asked. It's just not worth my family coming into it. If that, you know, selling things means more to you than an innocent girl's life and just kicking back and hating me, then that just shows the type of people we're dealing with. So, you know, it's just not worth it, is it? I'm just going to continue with my videos. You'll still hear me have opinions on things. I'm allowed an opinion, don't care what you say. And you are allowed an opinion too. That's it. I'm just going round and round in circles now, aren't I? I'm going round and round. When I go round in circles, it's time for me to end the video, isn't it? Thank you, one more time, like I said, Para and Norm for having a chat. No, he did not dox me. It was not him. It was a judge. Those are the things you wanted to know, wasn't it? That was the main thing. So, yeah, half an hour I think is plenty. Take care, and yeah, I'll see you next video, whatever that will be. all the best for this, and thank you for all your support. Please take that, whoever has doxed Parrot and the Norm, please take down his address if you could, please. I didn't know anything about that up until very, very recently. It's nothing to do with me, but if you could, that'd be great. Thank you. Bye bye.